You are deserved of all things. However, you have forgotten this. Now, in that you've touched on, okay, where does the ego come in? Well, the ego is the reflection in the dark mirror of who you are. And so people look at the reflection and they say, that's me. And you go, no, the thing that is putting that energy out that is bounced back, that's you. But that reflection is only a reflection. And if I look at myself in the dark waters of life, in a world that is not really, necessarily looking for the best for things, that is always in a state of chaos, the reflection will be a chaotic version of myself.
Egoul este mediatorul între conștient și subconștient. E clar că ne naștem cu el și el cu timpul evoluează odată cu noi și evoluează odată cu experiențele noastre. N-aș împărți lucrurile în negativ, pozitiv sau rău sau bun, pentru că, dintr-un motiv foarte simplu, ego-ul ăsta este al meu. Eu l-am hrănit, eu îl hrănesc în continuare, da? Și atunci, în funcție de ceea ce îi ofer, el se va comporta ca atare.
If you were born and you just lived as you desired, as spirit in the physical body, you would express that positive ego in the world. But we come and we have parents, and they're wonderful, and they do the best job that they can to try to help us in the world. And we start to see things through our parents' eyes. We see things through our perceptions and what we're told. And then we start to learn from outside. And then when we start to learn from, so basically the negative ego is learned from outside. So one of the things would be that this would create what we would call your personality. And the difference in the mystery school is that your personality is not who you are, truthfully. It's the masks that you wear that you present to the world, but your individuality is who you are, and that's related to your positive ego. So our work in the world is to try to, let's say, ideally to eliminate, but that would be that's very difficult, but to lessen the dominion of the negative ego over you. Because if you're living through your negative ego, you're not living through yourself. You're living through automatic responses, and you're living basically on autopilot or unconsciously through your subconscious.
Nu există o rețetă, pentru că rana rămâne. Da? Întrebarea asta, cum fac ca să nu se vadă, nu înseamnă eliminarea rănii. Rana va rămâne. Ideea este să îmi schimb percepția pe care am dobândit-o, da? Fiindcă asta a fost interpretarea mea când eram copil, acum ar trebui să se manifeste lucrurile.
Okay, first I would say you want to recognize that you are not your negative ego. Well, the word sounds good, but yes, there's no growth. There's no growth in the comfort zone.
Exactly. Când venim pe planeta asta, venim ca să evoluăm. Existența noastră întreagă, și dincolo, și dincoace, este să evoluăm, nu să stagnăm.
So, it's important for us to know who you are, because if you need to know why you react, you need to know why, we learn about all sorts of things in school, but we don't learn about who we are. And if you really want to live a life of joy, if you want to live a life of peace, if you want to live a life of abundance and love, you need to know who you are. Unfortunately, sometimes people go doing a bunch of different courses because they really don't want to apply, and they don't want to ever really have to look at themselves. So as you're always going around doing a course, then you really don't have to look at it. So the ideal thing is to, do a class, apply, etc., and then you can really get a lot out of it.